Hello, and welcome to our Cerenade video. In this video, we will go over mapping forms with custom fields. Let us log into the Caseworker portal. From the home page, hover over the Settings icon and proceed to click on Administrative Tools. You are now in the Admin Tools. Before we begin, it is important to note that we will be using already created custom fields. If you do not have custom fields created, you can do so here in the Admin. A video link is on the descriptions on how to create custom fields in the client profile. Let us proceed. We will first map a form section that is not tied to anything in the client profile. We will then see how you can map a form section that is already tied to a section in the client profile. Let us click on the file type and select Form Custom Data Population. You will then select Add Form Custom Data Population. You will search for the form and once found, click on Select. You are now inside the form to map. You will locate the question you wish to map. Once found, click on the Set Custom Data button. A pop-up will appear. You will first select the custom field type to Client. You will then select the custom field name. If you are unsure, you may want to have your custom field open on a separate tab where you can search and find the name. Once found on the drop-down list, select it. Next, you will select the form region. This allows you to select the role that will trigger the auto-population, meaning if you have someone linked as alien and you select the form region to be alien, the info will auto-populate. We recommend selecting a form region that is similar to other questions in the forms section. Once you have made your selection, you will finalize by clicking OK. You have now mapped a custom field to a question on the form. You will see it is red, signifying that this is a mapped field. You will also see the section appears purple when working on the form in the case profile, also signifying that it is mapped to a custom field. Once info is applied to the custom field, whether it be manually or via an intake form, the info will transfer to the forms. Now, what happens if a form field is already tied to a section of the client profile? Can you map it? The answer is yes. When selecting a map field that is tied to a section of the client profile, you will first get a pop-up letting you know customizing the field you selected might prevent automatic data population from client or case profile. Are you sure? Click on Yes. You will then be brought back to the sections we saw earlier, selecting the custom field type, the custom field name, and lastly selecting the form region. You will finalize by clicking OK. You have now linked that question, but we are not quite done. When it comes to mapping a field that was previously mapped to a standard section of the client profile, there are a few options. You can have the custom field always override this section, regardless of if info exists on the standard field in the client profile, or you can have it auto-populate if that field is empty in the client profile, which then looks for the info in the custom field. To dictate which setting to go with, let us go back to the home page in the admin, and from there select Application Settings. You will see a checkbox that says, with Form Custom Data Population, only use custom field value when fields linked to a client case profile are blank. If left checked, just like it sounds, it will only auto-populate a custom field if the field in the client profile is blank. If it is unchecked, it will always auto-populate the custom field. Once finished, you will click on Save. You will proceed to map forms using the steps shown on this video. When working on the form in the case profile, you will see the field is purple and the text is blue. The blue text is similar to things you manually typed in the form, which means you can keep it as is, an overwritten field, or if you wish to remove it, select the Restore the Value option, and it will erase the overwritten field, bringing back what was originally on the client profile. This concludes our video on mapping forms with custom fields.